If you've ever wanted to create a form using Google Drive, you're in the right place. In this video, I'll walk you through the full process step by step using Google Drive and Google Forms so you can build a clean professional form in just a few minutes. This is perfect for surveys, registration, feedback forms, event signups, or anything else you want to collect from people online. And before we get into it, if this tutorial helps you out, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more simple software guides just like this. Alright, let's jump in. First, open your browser and go to drive.google.com. If you're not already signed in, go ahead and log in with your Google account. If you don't have one yet, you'll need to create one before you can continue. Once you're inside Google Drive, you'll be on your main dashboard where all of your files and folders are stored. Now look to the top left corner of the screen and click the New button. This is where Google Drive gives you options to create new files, folders, and other Google tools. From the menu that appears, hover over More if needed, and then choose Google Forms. This will open a brand new form inside Google's Form Builder. As soon as the form opens, the first thing you'll want to do is give it a name. Click where it says Untitled Form at the top and type in your form title. This could be something like Contact Form, Job Application, Event Registration, or Customer Feedback Survey. Right below that, you can also add an optional description so that people know what the form is for and what they should expect. Next, click into the first question area and start editing your first field. Google Forms usually gives you a default question to begin with, and you can change the question text to match your needs. On the right side of the question box, you'll see a drop-down menu that lets you choose the question type. You can switch between multiple choice, short answer, checkboxes, paragraph, drop-down, and more. This is where you shape the form based on the kind of information you want to collect. If you want to add more questions, look for the plus icon in the floating sidebar on the right. Click that plus button to add a new question to your form. Then repeat the same process. Type your question, choose the right answer type, and customize it as needed. If the question must be answered before someone submits the form, toggle the required switch at the bottom of that question. That's a very useful step because it helps make sure you actually get the information you need. Take your time to build out each section of the form carefully. For example, if you're making a contact form, you may want questions for name, email address, phone number, and message. If you're creating a sign-up form, you might ask for preferences, availability, or company details. The great thing about Google Forms is that it's simple, fast, and flexible, even if you've never built a form before. After your questions are in place, click the Settings tab at the top. This is where you can customize how your form behaves. For example, you can choose to collect email addresses, limit people to one response, or even turn the form into a quiz if you want to use it for assessments or training. These settings are especially helpful if you need more control over who responds and how the responses are collected. Once your settings are ready, it's a good idea to preview the form before sharing it. Click the eye icon at the top to open the preview. This shows you exactly what the form will look like to anyone who receives it. Check the layout, make sure the questions display correctly, and confirm that the required fields are working the way you want. When everything looks good, click Send. Google Forms gives you several ways to distribute your form. You can send it by email, copy a shareable link, or even get embed code if you want to place it on a website. Choose the sharing method that fits your audience best, then send it out and start collecting responses. And that's it. You've now created a form using Google Drive and Google Forms. It's really that simple once you know where everything is. If this video helped you, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.